Hello, I'm Elliot. I'm one of the founders of Elliot Brown Watches, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the ethos behind our special watch projects. When we started the business, it was with a couple of decades making watches in the world of extreme sports, and that unique experience allows us to design things and ruggedize every component in a watch, which makes them very, very different to your ordinary watch, and there's an honesty and a durability about them. And it's that single-minded approach to building the toughest watches that's largely responsible for our relationships that we enjoy with a whole bunch of military units, government agencies and the emergency services. And we've naturally connected with organisations like Land Rover, where there's an easy meeting of minds. Before I dive into the details, it's worth just saying that if you work with us, then your story stays unspoken. And as a thanks, we make significant charitable donations from all of our projects. This Camford's a great example of how we prefer not to shout too loudly. Instead of a full colour logo, we've gone for subdued grey on black as it's so much more in keeping. And then if you flip the watch over, no one really sees the case back, so that's where we can go to town and etch some beautiful detailing. And we always create space so that you've got room for your personalised engraving or numbering if you want to number each model. On this next Camford, we've taken the dial colours from the gauge sections of a snorting barometer, and we've turned them into subtle microdots around the outside of the hour markers that you can only see if you look really up close. And we flooded the hands and markers with white luminous that glows cool blue at night. When we're thinking up ideas to tell a story using the simplistic details on a watch dial, we can sort of trick the eye. And if you look at this Holton, you probably think it's fairly standard, but when you look closer, you realise that the 3 and 9 buttons are actually blue and white, and they're little details we took from the TRF and arranged them so that if you're wearing the watch on the left wrist, the blue number 3 charges forwards. And another detail on this one is that we've coloured the number 20 on the date window in yellow as a nod to the unit's anniversary. Of course, you only see that one day a month, but it's one of those details that if you know, you know. A special edition needs to tell a story, and it needs to be desirable, and that's the challenge. And we like nothing more than thinking up the subtlest of little details to tell your story or to tell the story of a unit, but they remain pretty much hidden until you realise they're there or you know the story yourself. And it's those little details that make our special watches so much more than just the sum of their parts. If you've got a few minutes, have a look at our website, elliotbrownwatches.com. There's a section there we've called EBSP. If you've got an idea for a special watch project, we're a really friendly bunch. Just give us a call or ping us an email and you'll find the details on our website. Thanks a lot for watching.